once again 400 riders are all going to be contributing to not only riding the 109 kilometers, but helping participate in what has become a real fantastic joy of giving movement.
When I read about the cause and when I actually found out more about the swim itself, I just realized that it's such a great thing to be active and to be an athlete that has a disability and to be there for kids with special needs and disabilities. I think it's absolutely my calling to be part of this foundation, and I absolutely am amazed by everything that's being done, and that to me is one of the most greatest acts of kindness that you can give, is to be there for kids with special needs and with disabilities who actually need support, so that the kids can actually see, hey, we have an athlete with disabilities competing out there for us.
I think this shows, that there still is a lot of love, and there's still a lot of love for humanity in this world, because people coming out here to support an event like this, to support charities, which is a great concern, is more important at the end of the day, whether you come first or you come 10th. So to come out here and sweat and give it all for a charity is a great thing at the end of the day.
Nothing really fits in with our core purpose, which is really making a difference in people's lives, making people healthier and enhancing and protecting their lives is what we stand for as a business. So I think Sabrina Love Foundation really fits directly into this core purpose of ours.
One of the elements of the joys of giving that we've experienced over this last year and really over the last few years is just how the community has embraced these kids and their parents. It's been so fantastic to see the joy that they've received. I mean, for instance, the Christmas presents this year that we have surrounding us. The Knysna Provincial Hospital took every single one of our kids with their profile, with their picture, with the stories, and they individually personalized every single Christmas present. And the joy that I saw on those doctors' faces and the nurses' faces, that they had taken the pleasure of putting these gifts together to give to these kids. I mean, it's fantastic.
Verder ons aangesê vir Sabrina het soos in het hulle uitgevind nou vanaf Fiji en dus ek moes op my eie onkoste moes ek op en af gery het, karre gehuur het om soos te gaan. Het hulle vir my gereël dat ek moet met die ambulance gaan en so. En afgenaamd het hulle Jailise hospitaal bills te betaal. Dit laat my goed voel omdat ek gehelp was deur Sabrina en betekent vir my baie betekent vir my baie veel om ander ouers op te kan help met kinders wat gestremdhede het. Al weet ek nou nie watter tipe gestremdhede het hy kind nie.
We've had little Limvoyo, who operates his power chair now like an absolute expert, like a racing car expert, who's been incorporated into one of the local creches. And it's just fantastic to see him being enveloped by these kids. He's like a superstar. And the joy that you see that the kids are getting from him being there, and the teachers that they're getting from him being there, and this inter-exchange of joy, really, and anything else.
It means that he's not able to use his arms and his hands like another able-bodied child would be able to. And so the only way that he's really going to be able to access education in the future is for him to use technology. So what we did this year was through some really cool sponsors and people who wrote in the Argus, they purchased a laptop and a whole bunch of inclusive technology that we can put into the computer. And part of his inclusive technology was a sat nav, and how it basically works is he has a dot that he wears on his forehead or on a cap, and it communicates with the sat nav on top of the laptop, and it acts as his mouse. So as he moves his head around, it's almost like him moving the mouse with his hand. And so through that, he's able to access different programs. We have lots of literacy and numeracy programs for him that that he can learn his literacy and numeracy like any other child. He just does it through his computer.
Caregivers of Sterrenberg. We are working on the glitter class. We are working with children with physical and mental challenge. We love what we're doing. We love working with these children. It's very nice. It's a relief to yourself as a caregiver to know that what we do, what did you do for that day? You help someone. You've been. It's not actually like a caregiver so much. It's like being a parent, being a friend of the child. So it's really nice to be here. And these kids, most of them, they need love and care. So we are here to take care of them so that we can see from past years that they are improving. At least they can be able to do something, to exercise them, to massage them, to communicate with them.
I care a lot about them. That's like they care about me. That's like that. The people are loving me, so they care a lot. And giving back to them the love in my heart. You see, they just take my hand and give me a hug, smile, and chat with me.
Yeah, I think I showed them a couple of times what they're really capable of, and they were like, I could just see when they finished something or when they did something that they were just proud, like, yeah, and it was so great to see that you can just show them like you really can do something great if somebody just wants to help you doing it.
There is a fire on the mountain. There is a fire on the mountain.
The reason why I started it's because of the children. There is no one to look after them in our township, so they end up staying at home, and other people, they don't even understand their kind of disability. So that's the reason why I started the Home of Angels.
We've got Jan Kulisa, who's one of our oldest kids. Emily Moons, the local restaurant, have taken him in, and he's working the kitchen, he's working this pizza bar, and he's doing an amazing job. And they are full of joy to be able to give this kid that kind of opportunity. this year's theme being act of kindness, and I think that's something that everyone needs to take part in. And for me, it's just giving back to the kids growing up, and just trying to give back to the needy. I mean, I've had a fortunate year, and my way of act of kindness is giving back to the community, getting the smiles back on the kids' faces, and just trying to help improve their lives any way possible. So I mean, we're here for a great cause, and it turned out to be a beautiful day, and what more can we ask for?